Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we will be reviewing Chapter 2 Season 7 of Fortnite Battle Royale. Personally, I really liked the season. It was a ton of fun, but let's see if the review reflects that, and if you don't want to enjoy them, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. As always, we'll start at the start of the season with the Battle Pass. It worked differently this season. Battle Stars were back in some capacity, I guess. As you leveled up, you got 5 Battle Stars each time and could purchase the rewards you liked on each page, or do what I did and buy them all at once. Chimera is the first skin we got, and I feel like he gets overlooked in the past because he isn't very good. But as you collect artifacts throughout the season, you unlock a ton of customization for him, and it is actually quite cool. I feel like Maya was done better, but this is still neat. Sunny is a skin that is fine. I know a lot of sweats like the skin, but I personally don't, never have, never will. Goody Mon apparently is a collaboration skin, and it's alright. Not great, but better than Sunny at least. Zig may be the worst skin in the Battle Pass. He's just so bulky and are no good edit styles for him. Dr. Sloan is a good skin, but her hair is kind of annoying to me. It's a bit big, and I'm happy there's a style to tie it back. And finally, Rick Sanchez is the tier 100 skin. He's the one animated skin I actually like. However, he still doesn't fit in with the Fortnite animation. Despite that, he is still the best skin in the Battle Pass. Overall, this Battle Pass is just below average for me. It's like a 5 out of 10. The rest of the update was fine. The map didn't really change all that much. The middle changed a little bit, and IO satellite stations were placed around the map. Sweaty Sands was changed to Believer's Beach, and Corny Complex became IO's headquarters on the map. The railgun is fun, and so is the recon scanner. Sloan's mythic pulse rifle was actually decent, and the other pulse rifles were fine. The Chimera ray gun beams kids and has infinite ammo but a cooldown, and the one downside to all this? The UFOs. They're certainly not as OP and annoying as the mechs, but could be annoying at times. The rest of the update gets a 7 out of 10. Next up was the Mothership update, and this was actually quite cool. It's probably the best update of the season. Abductors spawn at different locations on the map, and they abduct you, taking you to the Mothership, where you play a minigame to get better loot. Depending on the amount of stars you get, it's the rarity of loot you get. It's unique, fun, and really cool. 8.5 out of 10. What a great start to the season. After we got an update that wasn't so great. Holly Hedges changed to Holly Hatchery in this weird alien force field on some of the buildings. I mean, at least the map is changing, I guess. They also added alien nanites, which are basically portable versions of the force fields at Holly Hatchery. They're fun to piss about with in the early game, but they're not really good for anything else and not worth carrying. 5 out of 10. And the next update was even worse. I mean, it added something useful, which was preferred item slots, and this is actually something that needed to be added a long time ago, so I'm happy they're finally here. Not to mention the rainbow in the air, getting ready for the Rift Tour event. 4 out of 10. Could have been a lot better, really. Next update was the Plasma Cannon update, and this weapon is actually kinda OP. It does 33 damage but absolutely melts builds, and if you manage to trap someone in a corner with it, you absolutely melt their health. Plus, you don't take damage from your own orb, so it could be used to get into other people's boxes. I know I've done that a few times with it. Definitely deserves the legendary status. 7 out of 10. The Grabatron is up next, and this feels like a dumb Fortnite gun. You can grab cars, rocks, an indestructible vault door, and then you can throw it at people. It's dumb fun. This is fun to use and gets a 7 out of 10. Then we got the first event of the season, which was our third concert, the Rift Tour, featuring Ariana Grande, and a lot of people wrote the event off for this reason. But I'm a very fair person, or I'd like to think I am. I may not like Ariana Grande or her music, but that didn't stop me enjoying the event. We got a Subway Surfers-esque beginning, we fight the Storm King and revive a Bright Bomber all before Ariana even shows up. And you have to admit, the visuals are always mind-blowing. Even if it's not what you wanted, it's still impressive. Epic always blow it away with the events. 8 out of 10. Next up was the Proper Fire. Honestly, I'm surprised we hadn't seen an item like this before in Fortnite, because it's very Fortnite dumb. You can turn it into one of 15 different props. It's cool and control people with it well too. Really feels like Fortnite gun and is absolutely class to use. 7 out of 10. Next up was the Superman secret skin. I don't particularly like Superman, but I guess for people who do, it's cool. Like, I know not everyone likes Star Wars, but I was excited when I found out Mando was coming to the game. So if you like Superman, it's cool, but if not, it's really whatever. 6 out of 10. Next up was the exotic burst rifle. I have never used this weapon, but luckily I have the X2 twins to use for this review. And the exotic pulse isn't too bad, like it's tall and does decent damage, what more can I say? And Coral begins to be abducted by the Mothership. This update was like whatever, 6 out of 10. And the final update of the season, Sludgy Swamp. Like come on man, 2 out of 10. Epic also returned with the Wild Weeks. No, we've had Silence's Rotation, IO and Alien Tech and Sales Week. Not as good as the original Wild Weeks, but still a cool idea and makes the game fresh every week, 7 out of 10. The best part of the season was easily the first update with the Mothership. It was just so cool and unique and deserves to be the best part of the season. I'm sure the event will top this though, and honestly that wouldn't surprise me. But since it's on the last day, I want to get this video out beforehand. And that makes the Mothership update the best part of the season. And the worst part was the final update. It added nothing to the game except a name change, and that is really disappointing. Alright, so what is this season's score? Chapter 2 Season 7 without the live event scores are 5 out of 10 based on the content we got this season. And if we assume the live event gets a 10, then the season gets a 6. However, if I was to say how I personally feel and how much fun it was, I'd say it was a 7.5 out of 10. Alright, post edit Maximus here. Somehow I failed to mention the Imposters game mode. This game mode is so good. The map is so lore-filled and connected to the story. I love it. Yes, it uses similar mechanics to Among Us, but it is so different, so connected to the overall Fortnite story that I don't care. It is way more fun than Among Us ever was. I love this game mode and it gives out so much XP. It's so good. 9 out of 10. It's the new best part of the season. And the new store is 7 out of 10, which is a bit more fair. Peace out.